Today's Sunshine Note is titled, What's Wrong with Being a Nerd? But the Lord said to Samuel, Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. But the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. At the high school I attended, it was a very big deal if a girl was voted to be football homecoming royalty. Those few girls chosen to be the homecoming attendants wore formal gowns and were escorted out onto the field with the football players at the big homecoming game. Now the next thing I'm going to tell you needs to stay between you and me. Usually I don't admit this, but here it goes. I was a nerd in high school. A shy, straight-A student. I didn't have nice clothes, a car, or very good social skills. I kept my nose down studying every night, and the only time guys called me was for help with geometry. Now that you have the backstory, picture this. One day during my senior year, I was sitting in trigonometry class when the principal came on the intercom system to announce the homecoming royalty for that year. The football team had voted and everyone in the school stopped what they were doing to hear the big news. Everyone, that is, except me. I just kept on with my trig. The popular cheerleaders in class became visibly nervous, hoping to hear their names. Suddenly, my name was announced over the intercom. Everyone was confused, but started saying, Heather, they said your name. Quietly, I looked up and turned to the other girl in our class named Heather and said, Oh, I'm sure they meant you. She was, after all, a stylish, wealthy, athletic, and popular cheerleader. But it turns out, just like something out of a geek-to-chick Disney movie, they didn't mean her. They actually had chosen me. One of the football players told me later that they had all voted for me because I was real and wasn't fake or phony. They liked that I was just me. Don't buy into the idea that you have to be something you are not. God designed you to be unique and special. And just like those football players, God loves when you are just what you were created to be, quirks and all. Live it out. Read 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7 and try to see people through God's eyes today. Pray about it. Ask God to help you look at people's hearts, not just their appearance. But the Lord said to Samuel, Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. May God bless you today.